That awkward moment when...
You're there, right? Or did I just break something? I just broke something,
I'm
didn't
here.
I?
I'm
Okay,
here.
alright. Gotta find my music.
I had to get my mouse over to the main screen so I would not, like, back arrow or something because of my stupid thumb button. I'm totally buying myself a foot pedal push-to-talk for my birthday. Meh. I have decided that is going to be my present.
That does sound wonderful. And
I'm gonna accidentally screw something up.
Alright, stream chat. Let me know if my volume levels are bad. Mumble versus game sounds versus music.
Alright, so I'm live. They say they're ready. You're getting ready.
Yep. Should open this on my laptop. My Twitters.
Look at everybody's track suits.
Yeah, the EuroPP team is all Roman soldiers, and it looks like Binfinity.
Binfinity.
Is it Binfinity or Binfinity? Now I need
It's
to.
bin. But see, bit limit, people keep mixing them together and saying
My brain.
Binfinity.
My brain hurts.
No. Can we flip the lever at the end of the countdown? Yes. Which lever? Oh, for the sumo countdown or for the big thing?
Mic is still having issues. Let me do what I did last time, see if that fixes it.
Yes, I can do sumo. Right there. I found it already. I'm a genius.
Mumble may break for me momentarily.
No!
Alright,
lose the dude.
stream, can you still hear me? And I need to bounce Mumble. There we go. Ever since XSplit 1.1 came out, it's had trouble with my microphone set to one channel, so I had to set it to two. Weird, because it's, you know, a microphone, but oh well.
Well, at least it's all set. Better to find out than, you know, be halfway through the match and not have any audio.
It looks like they're prepping for sumo.
Yeah. Making sure I can get all these names. A friendly duck, da boy, smudge, roll on the floor knife. Okay. And minecarts. He's gonna put some more up, you know. Yep. Oh, I just realized Smudge is Oscar. The Grouch.
Ermagerd.
It's Oscar the Grouch in a tracksuit. He's got a trash can on his back.
Oh, that I have to see.
Or I think maybe it's a battery. No, it is a
Trash
can,
can,
isn't
yeah.
it?
Let's see if the others have interesting. They all have trash cans on their back.
They all have trash cans on their back.
It's interesting.
But, well, besides the duck having a duck face, they don't have any more expecting Sesame Street characters from everybody now.
And embarrassingly, I was showing a black screen for a bit. But I fixed it.
Oh no, I did it the other night. I accidentally full screened Minecraft and it blanked everything out.
Countdown's going.
It would help if I pushed the button without having my compass, you know.
Yeah.
So I sort of went through instead of switching. You can totally do the countdown again. Yes, new countdown. You can't pull the lever now, it won't be valid. They'll say they weren't ready. See, I can do it.
There we go.
Alright, so
EuroPP.
NeverDye.
Yep, they get their lane choice.
Okay, F1, hide the ugly Minecraft arm that now has a bazillion minecarts on it. Don't play with the minecarts, people! Everybody gonna get set to their teams, and this will be the first time you've got to see the heads-up display actually working.
Yes. Looks like EuroPP NeverDye has chosen the red lane.
So beautiful.
I guess you really can't call them lanes anyway. They're sides or the red part of the spiral.
Yeah. The red marked twist. I don't know. You can't. Although I have had a lot of people send me messages like, but they can totally get wool. So I keep telling everybody, no, red and blue are not official colors. They're just there to mark the lanes for people.
In this map, it's cyan, black, and green.
Exactly. So there's no wool shenanigans. It's okay.
Now, the cyan wool, if I recall, is under the Sphinx.
Right. And that's called Rise and Fall.
There's one in this sort of tall pyramid tower thingy, and there's a bunch of little switches you have to hit on the way up.
Yeah, there's 4 switches.
I think that's the black one, right? Is the black one the one in the...
That's the green one. That's the green one. And
okay.
There has been, last game, there was a bit of an exploit, bypass, whatever you want to call it, which made that one like 3 seconds, so it will be interesting. And then the final destination is the black wool. Oh, I'll check Mumble. They say they need people to be moved. Oh, they're all set. Lane 1, lane 2. Okay. Yeah, and then that's the black one, the Rise and Fall.
Oh, good. I can probably see the hearts over their heads.
Yes, and by the way, I don't think I got to tell you when I was explaining about the heads up, you can see them even if they're snuck.
Yeah, because they're colorized.
Yes, so we can see them straight through everything. It's really great. It gets a little bit kind of gray sometimes.
And they're color-coded.
Yes. Okay, Smudge. The Oscar the Grouch is continually spewing. Bad Oscar. Spewing out minecarts everywhere, making a mess.
I'm worried we're going to run out of minecarts enough to fill them mid-game.
And boys, our inventory going to be cleared? Yes.
Now, EuroPP NeverDye was in the last tournament, and they did very well.
Yes.
I think I recognize a couple players from Binfinity, but I'm not sure if the team was present then.
No, I believe the team is just for this one. It's Smudge, a friendly duck, roll on the floor knife, and DeBoy. I just happen to be standing in the middle of them. They were not part of RMCT 2. I actually don't recognize Binfinity from Champions of the Map, but they might have done some queue fights. I'm not sure. Be careful you haven't dropped your compass. I'm trying to be hyper aware of that because I keep dropping it every match until it starts.
I'm apparently a little quiet. I will increase my audio and decrease the background stuff. Let me know if that's better.
And of course, they will be able to see us until the official match starts, and then we'll go in biz. And right now they're probably freaking out, like, why is this person standing in our trough?
Troughs.
Troughs, yeah. Well, I'm not in both at one time.
Oh, that's a reference to a couple things that someone out there is chuckling right now. Probably just one person, aside from me. Alright, 15 seconds.
That works. They're ready, we're good to go. luck, have fun, and they are dropped.
Looks like NeverDye is gathering some blocks near the start. Rushing to this little supply tower.
Brindle breaking off and collecting blocks like crazy.
Ooh, one Ender Pearl already going.
And Tunskinson is the first blood.
Settler Ender Pearl all the way over to this part of the lane.
Completely skipped their lane. Beautiful. Now they're instantly sandwiched with PvP, and he is trying to get the boy from successfully. Very nice.
What's actually in this chest? Let's take a peek. Oh, an Ender Pearl.
It looks like Tuskington's setting up for some sand to kind of be a little bit of a protection, make this bit of a shooting fort. A lot of Binfinity still at the beginning.
Yeah, I think their strategy may rely on getting that Ender Pearl, and they're not able to.
Yeah, they're getting really owned by Settler right now. Ouch.
He's got plenty of arrows, and his bow's doing quite well, so he doesn't need to go anywhere.
Yeah. Let's see where everybody else is for EuroPP. Brindle's down here by the iron. He's already taken out all of the TNT, so it won't be as easy to blow up. And he used an Ender Pearl to get back out quickly. So he just ran down there, grabbed the TNT, and got out. They are, I knew it, they are TNT the diamond.
Sounds like it.
Yes. Okay, Binfinity just lost their supply of diamond blocks. They still, of course, can mine the diamond ore, but that will take a lot more time for them to get geared up.
And Settler keeps taking a check by the Cyan wall to make sure no one managed to sneak by. Because it looks like he's also going to stick around and try to hold off anyone from getting into Cyan. And Bryndal is making a bridge across the chasm here.
These corners are really, really PvP intensive, where you can just cover so much space back and forth. Another cannon. Brindle ran through. He's trying to take out their iron mist.
Uh-oh, he might go off the edge.
Yeah, he's fighting that current. So they are looking to dominate their supplies, which really will hurt. Doesn't quite have what he needs to rebuild that puppy.
And Settler still hasn't been taken out.
Thu is running Cyan. Nobody... Well, actually, I take that off. Knife is over in the area, but not actually aware of what he's doing right now. He's setting up... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's setting up. He put a ladder down, and he kind of went right on by. They did not even see him running it. Du Bois is going right into the village also. Doesn't see Thul's just continuing on. And there it is, the domination. Settler has taken out Friendly Duck 3 times and is now officially dominating him.
Might be the second player he's dominating.
Smudge is really hurting too. He's bobbing in and out. Yeah, nobody's actually looking at this second wool at all.
Yeah, Thu's grabbing Cyan right now.
We should hear it and see it as soon as he does.
He just dropped a workbench in the middle of it.
There it is. NeverDye has Cyan wall. Placing that. Now roll on the floor. Knife is back at his area. Looks like they're trying to cannon, so they're going to try to give them pressure on getting out.
Curious what Thu is trying to do here. Oh, he's protecting it from TNT damage.
Yeah, and the shot they sent off just now really, it tapped off a couple of his derp tower but it really didn't do anything else. Oh, the boy gets revenge on the settler. So settler's dead.
And Thu is taking fire from...
Knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's decided to just try to shoot him.
Oh, and he was taken out.
Yes! But he was able to place... And that's a beautiful pass-around place right there, because they just have to drop down and grab it. They don't have to actually navigate the ladders or anything.
This music isn't happy enough.
Looks like... Yeah. It looks like we also had some cannon fire over here by Binfinity, returning the diamond blow. So they took out the diamonds for NeverDye as well. Different type of cannon, but they set up a full cannon for that.
Interesting. Let's see if...
Brindle might be getting ready to run the final destination on EuroPP. He's kind of going up for supplies on this end, and it's already pre-lit. A lot of times we'll see someone drop down right here. Nobody's over here at the first world pyramid either. See, he's got the water bucket. And he's loaded up with 6 golden apples and an ender pearl. I think we're definitely going to see a third wool run right here. A lot of teams have chosen to kind of build themselves bunkers. Settlers, he's just standing.
He just set himself on fire. I don't know why, but interesting.
Okay. Oops. I missed the fireball, the Brindle ball of fire. It's out too fast. Start digging. Yeah, he's got the enchanted sword. There he goes.
Oh, and he's getting some arrow fire from... It's like both Knife and Dubois are in the area.
Yep. This is really PvP essential. If they're here to cover it, it makes it more difficult because you only have the one deep place to dig through, so you will get shot if you try to make progress. But we see people just sort of tap a few blocks at a time and run back into the hole to regen.
He's
Other
grabbed
times
the
teams have come.
Protection 2 gold armor in the tomb here.
Yeah, there should be 2 pieces there, and then there's 2 more pieces further on as he keeps going. It's really nice, golden, buttery goodness. Boy does not... Oh, he is regenning, okay. Setting up a little bit of a bunker. They're planning on staying here for the haul. They're going to try to keep him pinned. See what the duck is doing.
Looks like they're having some spider trouble, though.
Mobs have really been a major factor on this map. A lot of people over by the pyramids have had mob trouble. And of course it's going night, so anything not lit is going to be ugly.
Randall's making a run for it while they're distracted up there. Let's see if we can get to this next segment while not dying.
Fool's got 5 blocks of iron in his inventory, and he's heading over here. He's probably going to make some iron.
Ooh.
Ooh. Gotta make it back down now. I suspect Brenda's going to make some iron armor and either deliver it to the teams or start running first.
Looks like Binfinity is taking this time now to light stuff up.
Better late than never. Smudge is in a fight with Tusk. Just back and forth, trying to take each other out. Both are in full leather. Looks like Tusk might be about to win this one. Smudge is really hurting. Oh, that's interesting. EuroPP NeverDye has derped up to get the Sphinx eye, but they only plucked out one eyeball. The other iron is still intact. Thol is raiding the TNT chest as well, the cannon supplies.
Randall seems to be making his run back.
A friendly duck is working the first wool dungeon, the pyramids. Lighting up and making some progress. Is armorless. Does have an iron sword though. Power of the tracksuit. The other three on Binfinity are all out here in a shooting fight, and Tuskington paid the price for it.
As far as PvP kills, EuroPP NeverDye is way ahead with, what is that, 19? Versus,
yeah,
7. Yeah.
Yeah, PV kills are definitely racked up there. Oh, it's the flaming, it's from the bows. I thought we had some fire over here, but it's just for the flaming arrows. Looks like Thul is in full iron. He may be coming over to try to just be the sniper to protect the wool runner. Definitely better equipped than his opponents, but not taking the time to put any protection up. Just bobbing and weaving. Ah, friendly duck is making himself a full set of iron armor. He's going to go back into the pyramid well, with actual armor this time. Probably a good idea.
Okay, both Tuskington and Thu are near the final destination wall. Looks like they're trying to take out opposing forces before making a run for it.
Yeah, there goes... Oh, that Thol just dropped. That was you. I'm like, did he just go in for it? I didn't see that. If they can get an opportunity, it really only takes a few moments. If they could just break this to get down there and start making progress, he can tuck in the next place, and then they really can't do much about it. And a duck is heading on in. He's back at it. Really moving pretty light. He's just got the iron sword, the iron armor, some torches, and of course the redstone to activate everything. I think a skeleton might have shot him off into the void lane.
I hear some explosions going off. Not sure if they're creepers or...
Yeah,
I think that was a creeper.
Yeah. Right here in the village is pretty much all the action. There's a creeper hanging out here on top of a leaf block, right next to the watermelons. Just thinking about dive bombing. Just hanging out here, back and forth.
This totally reminds me of Vietnam.
That was the last sentence I expected to hear this morning. Smudge taking a moment to collect all the blocks from the creeper explosion. And I just keep waiting for that creeper to drop down. Ah, the settler here has, looks like he's setting up a potential cannon fire. Yes, we definitely have a cannon. He's aiming at their cyan. Which, of course, Binfinity has not gone for yet, so they're getting prepped for possible destruction. Thu looks like he's getting himself set up. He's got his iron, going with food.
It looks like they're going to focus on this bedrock channel right here. Which is a good idea because you don't have to have the timing perfect.
Ah, Brendel's been down to the mines. He is actually getting some iron ore, and I assume he's going to go for some diamond too. So he's down in the mine just getting some resources. Both teams losing the diamond definitely hurt them. But equally so. Still no fort or sniper position set up for Tuskington, but he is shooting like crazy. Knife has got himself bunkered. He's tucked down into the sand and built up walls. It can hit you because the arrow can still arc. He's building it up as high as he can. And he just let in a trail of zombies. Ah, he lit. I mean, grats. He survived the onslaught. I totally expected there to be a zombie death kill right there. Again, all four teammates on Binfinity are pretty much right in this vicinity. Although it looks like Du Bois just moved on.
We have the sun finally coming up.
Yeah, Friendly Duck died, lost all of his armor. Looks like he's grabbed himself a couple of... He's grabbed himself a couple of blaze rods. And he's also going down into the mine. They need supplies. I suspect we'll see some potions made shortly. Either collecting resources or shooting at each other or preparing cannons. That's pretty much what's happening right now.
I'm not sure if Smudge is stepped in the void lane there. I wasn't sure if he was trying to get a good vantage point at Tuskington or actually trying to run the... what's the official name of this one? The one in the Tower of Pyramids?
It's First Wall. It's Greenwall First Wall. I actually keep forgetting to check the sign on the name of it. I know the other two. Thula's in the pyramid, also working it. Looks like neither team is
Hollow.
bothering with the... What is it called?
It's called Hollow, apparently.
Hollow. I thought you said Holla at first. I'm like, what? What? Neither team is going to try the pass around or the exploit or whatever you want to call it for this... for the Hollow. They are both running it as intended. Which I personally think is just nice to see. But I understand teams wanting to just take whatever advantage they can. But I like to see it ran as the map makers want it. I thought Du Bois might be deciding to move on to try to touch Final Destination. But he just buried himself in the sand just to get rid of... just to regen. Kind of got pinned. He does have the enchanted shovel, so he is getting a lot of blocks fast. Settler with that enchanted bow is really trying to pummel him. But he's down a couple of blocks and ducked. It's not really getting to him.
Uh-oh. Raffle Knife taken out by a creeper along with,
Oh, their supplies.
yeah, and a good chunk of their little barrier here. And it's also going to leave a nice open gap for spiders and creepers to keep dropping on them.
Ouch. Nobody here at this corner right now is a great time for somebody, Tuskington, to start running this again. You have a window of opportunity right this minute.
Seems to be running away. He might not have the
Yeah.
supplies to do it. Oh, he's got a lot of armor, but that's about it.
Yeah. Too bad, too, because that was a perfect opportunity. Although, at this point, they will have to take the time to sort of reset. And Creeper dropping down. Knife. Didn't take too much damage, but it did make a bigger hole at the base of the hollow.
And also, I think, took out the sign.
Glad you already checked it. Friendly Duck seems to be, yeah, he's cooking away. He's actually just sort of waiting right now. Not seeing the diamond taken, he's probably going to make himself an iron pick on the fly and then start continuing on. Silo's just sort of running through. His cannon has taken out, a bit of that sand right there. Nothing really affecting the wool besides making it slightly dangerous if you come to the edge running out of the building.
It can also disrupt the torches, and a lot of deaths happen when you fall in a crater and suddenly there's mobs.
Definitely. Smudge is probably coming over here to raid some supplies. He is at the final destination. Doesn't look like he's particularly prepared to run it either. And dead. Ah, Binfinity has someone running it. Da boy,
Yeah.
he was probably coming over just to help give protection, but was killed. Well, if they're going to split up and try to run this, it'll be interesting to see who actually gets to that black wool first.
Always gonna try to make a run for it. It's getting hit though. Might want to back up.
Yeah, go back to the hole and rename. Too late. Doesn't look like he really lost anything over the edge, though. I mean, that seems to be most of the bits right there.
As long as they get to it in time.
Exactly. But they did make a good chunk of progress in breaking up the sandstone. I'm curious if they've lost all of their golden apples, too.
Rindal currently has 30 diamonds and is mining redstone, interestingly.
And Thu's got the green wool. He was making his way through here. He just quietly kept on going. Took out the mobs and he's here. So that's 2 of the 3 NeverDye has got possession of. So they only need the final destination, which is what Binfinity is trying to get as their wool right now.
Looks like Brindle is heading back out with his diamonds.
Yeah, they want to gear up to make their best shot at running through that. An apple sounds really good right now. Settler was just munching on one.
Apples are almost in season.
Although I am totally full. Had cheese Danish and tea and a banana.
I had homemade biscuits.
Ah, no.
Made them myself.
I haven't made those in a while. I should do that too. The boy and Smudge both over here. Settler and Tuskington both trying to put pressure on them. Yeah, Thu hit the ground too hard. He's coming back, but they're set. They have those two wolves secured. I thought the boy might be going down again, but he's just firing. He's just setting up his sniping.
Don't have that yet.
Oh, the kills have racked up a little bit more.
Still heavily in NeverDye's favor.
Yeah. Yeah, Settler's got green wool actually on his person. It's placed. They actually have harvested all of the wool. Or the wheat. You don't normally see them harvesting wool or harvesting wheat here at the village at all. Brindle's in here too. I assume making diamond goodies. Not made yet, but I do love these 64 lapis lazuli blocks plus all the other lapis in the inventory. 3 stacks of 64.
Always lapis.
Somebody's gonna flarp with lapis on this map, you know it.
What? Do I have a problem spleeking? I don't think so.
Okay, Knife is back inside the hollow. And out again. He was up in the middle just clearing mobs for a moment. He does have diamond. I think he's going to be the one to try to run this. Even a diamond sword.
It's not going to be easy. There's some nastiness on this thing.
Creepers and zombies just pouring out right now.
Sun's about to go down again.
Yeah, DuBois, a friendly duck, and Smudge really kind of back in the opening areas as they're coming back.
That was a very nice bridge you had there.
Not seeing really diamond armor on Binfinity except for Knife, who's running the first right now. Although, a friendly duck does have a diamond sword himself.
I see Tuskington in iron armor heading back to the last wall.
Right.
Or the section for it, at least.
Now that's the final destination, and he's not really making a charge forward, which kind of surprises me unless they're just occupied with something else that they need to get done right now, because again, there's nobody at this corner shooting at all.
Knife is having a lot of trouble.
Brindle is in full diamond. With a couple of enchanted bows, I think he's just going to be the one to make the run. Yeah, he's heading that way now. And EuroPP NeverDye never did get the other eyeball out of the Sphinx of Iron. We have a Cyclops Sphinx.
This is not good for Knife. 3 creepers short succession. Still dealing with some
Settler's getting
skeleton.
bored. Any players want to die around second or third? Just sort of waiting. The lonely sniper. Thule is already down and making progress. Looks like he's armorless. Brindle is setting up perhaps just to PvP in that diamond armor. There will be a couple of more protection 2 gold pieces that Thule will be able to get to. He's got plenty of blocks, and that's about it. No TNT. We've seen teams kind of try to use TNT before to blow things up, but not on him.
Interesting that none of these have fully locked onto him.
And Settler has both wolves on his possession right now. His person. Oh man, I just got near the hollow and you hear nothing but mobs.
And they're still spawning in here too.
Diamond armor, diamond sword, you can get a lot of confidence and just, you know, charge through. You can't get stupid with it, but he's obviously doing pretty good. While Settler has eased his boredom by completely destroying all of the sand and sandstone at their door right outside the pyramid.
It's very interesting because there's not that much TNT on this map.
I think it's only like 2 stacks, but this will really make it difficult for them to cross this lane at all. I mean, they're going to have to bridge out, and in doing so, they can get sniped very easily. A smudge at the initial spawn point sniper tower, trying to take a different angle on the Settler to get him. It's interesting, this map, the way of these angles, all a PvPer has to do is kind of go back and forth, and you can cover so many places at once. But while he's looking at smudge, that could just be an intentional diversionary. The boy is carefully sneaking, trying to make it across, but too late. Settler saw through it. Trying to make a path across the destruction.
I'm interested to see if Knife, once he activates all these points, may keep his high position to try to snipe people on the top of Final Destination.
He may not really have an opportunity. Oh!
And it looks like I missed that, but I think a creeper blew up and he fell.
Yeah. Thule is actually clearing mobs at the Black Wool room right now. Using water to push things back. I've got the whole disco ball to my face. But he is in the wool room. Looks like there's just a couple of Endermen and 1 creeper to deal with in here. He's taken out all the spawners except the Enderman spawner.
With all those orbs around you, it looks like Scotty's trying to beam you up.
Seriously, I would totally take a beam up right now. And he's in. They officially have all 3 wolves in NeverDye's possession right this second. Binfinity has not actually touched any fleecy boxes.
Thu is pillaring out.
A bit of mob trouble trying to get to the village for Duck and Knife, but they're pushing forward. Knife is just blatantly ignoring everything and just running forward, but it's about to catch up to him. Yeah. DeBoy face first with the mobs that killed. Oh, Knife. Oh, I thought he was going to win that one, but no. Brindle full diamond, just shooting anything that wants to come near here. This is it. Aw, sharing the black wool.
Many black sheep were shorn to make that many cubic meters of wool.
And they liked it. So we are looking at a victory run. They just got to come together. Oh, passing all the wool. Oh, they're such a sharing team. 3 of the 4 NeverDye players have 2 wool each with them. There was DeBoy blew up. Settler got to get a cannon kill. He's a happy camper. Victory run with cannon kill icing. Everybody but poor Tuskington has got wool. Pearl?
Yep.
Yep.
Lapicing up.
Let's place it in the right spot.
Waiting for everybody to come up.
Come on, the showboating. Oh, we've all got walls. Yes. Are you gonna wait for Tuskington too? And they won. But I love it. Did you see Smudge and Friendly Duck were still sending arrows last minute, trying to pluck them off the victory monument?
You can get lucky and cause a
Yeah.
pretty significant delay.
And it sucks to die at the victory monument with the wolves right on your hands. Tuskington never did bother with no stinking wool. He had a cannon to play with.
Yeah, this crevice he's built is certainly dangerous. They're going to take damage if they fall, or they're going to be exposed if they bridge across, and it takes a while to get up, which leaves you vulnerable to mobs and fire.
They kind of made a stairway over here to get down and see if they could... I watched one of them down here trying to build up, but Settler came back, he kept an eye on it, and just kept plunking at him. Well, are you okay to chat with a couple of people?
It's up to you.
I'll go see who they want.
You even have the trophy emblem. Aw, yeah.
EuroPP never dies, progresses forward. So that's 2 EuroPP teams moving to the next round.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm just putting push to talk on.
Yeah.
Really nice game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Losing diamonds on both sides hurt. Both teams were scrambling down there in the mines, just trying to gear up.
Well, for our case, we actually thought of going down to the diamonds anyway, because it's a good way to get a lot of levels. And I don't know if you noticed, but we got a level 30 bow with power 4.
Wow. I saw the enchanting table there.
So did everything sort of go according to plan? Did everything go pear-shaped? What happened?
For us, right at the start, when I was killed and I couldn't end a pearl right to the end of the lane, which like normally did, that put a severe dent in our strategy.
Yeah, and I was running third for our team, and then Minecraft is Minecraft. I stuck in a bug and got shot 3 times without being able to go out there, but that's Minecraft.
Yeah, those pointing out that you guys did legit. We talked about that in the stream actually. First wall was run by both teams the way it was intended. Applause for that. Good job, guys.
Yeah, we decided to do that because it really is more fun to watch rules getting run like they are meant to be, or at least in Felaga's case, he really tried to patch it up, and seeing all teams pillar to the top and place 1 TNT is not fun.
Well, it certainly was more interesting to watch you guys fighting mobs, and I know for Binfinity's side, Knife was really... He was decked out, but he definitely took a beating.
Oh yeah, like 3 creepers at a time.
Yeah, the full damage will kill you in that dungeon.
Yeah, it looked like... I think Deuce said he got creepered off the edge and then got killed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like PvP kills may have been very definitive. Almost 30 kills by NeverDye, and not counting explosion kills. I think there was at least 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus only a handful for Binfinity. Think about, what, 8?
Yeah, I think it is 8. Yep.
And Laser doing some fun with his cannon over here.
Oh yeah, I really like the chasm that he generated with that. It becomes a trap for the enemy players. Mobs will spawn in there. Actually, which side is it on?
Yeah,
You can
and...
TP me.
Yeah, right here.
just makes it all around miserable to try to cross.
Yeah, I never actually made it across that after they made the chasm.
And it's also a good place to make the chasm, I think, because it's so long away from all your resources. So every time you get here, you need to go a long way back to get your resources.
Yeah.
Well, obviously this map is highly destructible with the sand and the sandstone, but it's also balanced with not a lot of TNT, so you have to kind of pick and choose what sections of it you're going to destroy.
Yeah.
Just curious, NeverDye, why only 1 iron block out of the Sphinx face?
Why more?
It bothered me all game. I kept looking to see if they plugged out the other eye. I don't know what that says about me.
They clearly don't believe in an eye for an eye.
Yeah, there you go. Nice, nice.
I think our guy he was thinking about going for the diamonds, but then we saw a window of opportunity to start doing second instead, and I don't think you needed more, so he was just going to do it quicker and only get 1.
I really loved you guys in your little matching outfits, by the way. Smudge was just looking at me in the camera, so I thought about it again. Really nicely done, though. Both teams, you had to adjust, you had to change your strats up as things happened, but you did good.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, and fun playing with you guys. You
too.
definitely did more than we made. Not that we had anticipated, but you put up a fight, and that's more than some teams, I guess.
Yeah,
well,
thanks.
when it's an unknown team, you don't know what to expect.
Exactly. And taking out our diamonds, and also making us not being able to do third the first time, that was well played.
Yeah, you guys did great. I mean, absolutely be proud of your showing. You did a lot better than some people that you made progress. Even though you may not have actually got to the fleecy boxes, you really did a good job of holding them back and hurting NeverDye, which some teams haven't been able to really do that either. They just got shut down and owned.
Yeah. This is actually the first time that, obviously the first actual competitive tournament we were together.
Huh.
Well, then you can be extra proud, because that says a lot. You guys obviously practiced and worked well together.
Yeah, thanks.
Anything else y'all want to get to say?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
thanks
good.
for streaming, and thanks for making it enable us to play this time, because that was, I know, a bad time for US.
Oh, it's fine. I'm glad you guys were able to get it scheduled, even though it was a little last minute, and I sort of screwed up the time frame. Had us all thinking it was an hour early, or at least had me thinking it was an hour earlier for a while.
Oh, yeah.
It's all Honey's fault.
It is. It's
with
Honey's fault.
It's with the GMT conversion. You have to remember daylight savings, so I think that's why.
Yeah, time zones suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to blame Odd on that because he's the one who always says GMT and 6 hours apart, so meh. Anyway, that's it then. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys back down so you can talk to the rest of your teams if you'd like.
That would be great. Thank you for it again.
Yeah. See ya.
Later. Let's see what my calendar says here. I don't think any matches are scheduled until Friday, but I don't think this match was scheduled until this morning anyway.
Exactly. Unless there's something last minute that gets popped up, we don't have anything. But there's still a lot of matches to be scheduled and approved, so we could still see some midweek action. I don't know. Thank you so much for streaming. Glad you were able to get your biscuits done and come hang out. It was great.
Oh yeah. And now my Twitters are going off.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Wait, not cry break. See you later. There we go. Footing
I feel
stream.
so bad about that time frame because it actually is my fault. Last night I'm like, I think that calendar's wrong, and it was totally right.
Daylight savings time is evil. It's the government hubris to assume they can dictate when the sun comes up and when the sun comes down.
I know, just deal with it. Just deal with the darkness, people.
Well, I mean, if it means that it's too dark or too bright at certain times of the day, that just means your time zone is wrong. Just shift it an hour permanently.